the starting lineup for New Orleans Pelicans. At point guard, 6'1", number 4, Devontae Graham. Starting at center, at 7 foot, number 23, Mitchell Robinson. At the other guard position, at 6'3", number 3, CJ McCollum. At forward, 6'8", number 14, Brandon Ingram. At forward, 6'7", number 1, Zion Williamson. The head coach of your home team. One more time, let's hear it for your New Orleans Pelicans.
TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, Paul George heard the critics. He said the only way I could respond was to get better, to come back with a vengeance. I didn't like that people saw weakness. I had to answer that, and it fueled me. I wanted to come back and be myself again. Brian?
Well, he's playing at a tremendous level, Allie. Thanks for that. And checking out some numbers for Paul George.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Marcus Morris out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Wall in at the point. And for New Orleans, Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. CJ McCollum is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Robinson in at the 5. Early on in the schedule, Brent, what things do veteran players try to do at this point of the season?
I think it's building on just a rhythm, BA, being in great condition. You kind of have a barometer with which you know you want to be at offensively, defensively, and so it's just about getting that rhythm as quickly as you can.
Now here's Ingram. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Pass to Graham, 6 to shoot. Here's Williamson, and a great assist by Graham as that one goes.
Yeah, that's a tremendous combination down there of strength and Zion's length, and he's going to defender around the rim.
George against McCollum. Outside Wall. Back to George. Robinson with the block. George against McCollum. Pass to Williamson. Now here's Graham. In his last outing with 12 points. Williamson is doubled. Out to McCollum. The 3 is up. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Finding some space out there on the perimeter was McCollum, and he finds ways to knock it down.
George against McCollum. That shot, no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Down low. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Here's Wall. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Inside. And here's George. They need this. And he lays it in.
Paul George.
The defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
Pass to Robinson. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the paint. Here's George. And down it goes. 2 points. George has gotten his second bucket on the night.
He might operate primarily on the perimeter, playing out of pick and roll and spotting up the threes, but PG could score on the inside.
Now here's Ingram, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Wall really helps you across the board.
He fills up the stat sheet at both ends, but he also has that presence, that it factor. Whether winning or losing, his confidence never wanes.
George against Graham. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Wall. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Graham. Robinson, a screen on Wall. Graham for 3. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Out to McCollum. Graham against Leonard. Graham goes in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Wall. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Yep, count it.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Graham, the pass to Robinson. Now Williamson. Ingram with the ball. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers trail. Outside Wall. Back to George. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. George has got 8 points.
That basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
McCollum finds Williamson. Outside Ingram. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Graham against Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marc Gasol. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team.
Now Graham, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Leonard passes to George. Spins. And there's the drive. And the jam by George.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. That's a great pass.
Wall against Graham. McCollum outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
Easy look. When the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's George. 10 points for him. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Graham finds Ingram. Williamson with a screen on Leonard. And stolen by Leonard. Over Ingram. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Graham, the pass to Williamson. Outside Ingram. The kick out to Graham. Stolen by Wall. And it's the Clippers on the break. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And that one falls for Wall. And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. And he makes both free throws. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Here's Alexander Walker. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-5 run. Pass to Jackson. Picked by Kaminsky. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Wall. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the Clippers miss again. The Pelicans trail. Here's Alexander Walker. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. That one goes. Count it.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long. Jackson
outside. Drives to the hoop. It's deflected. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Kaminsky outside. Wall finds Johnson. Kaminsky, a screen on Hayes. From 12 feet, it's Hayes with the rebound.
You got to commend the aggressiveness, but he was a little too anxious in trying to get that shot over the stifling D there.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Jackson. Pass to Marshall. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Left side Johnson. Lets it go. No good that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
Yeah, and who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
Here's Marshall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Missed inside. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wall. And here's Leonard. He's defended by Hayes. Wall with a screen on Hayes. Here's Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Lewis. Into the lane. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Johnson with it. Hayes picks him up. Johnson passes to Leonard. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Jackson. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Now here's Leonard. His last outing, he had 24 points. From down in the low post, it goes. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
Here's Marshall. To the middle. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Here's Lewis. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Clippers trail. And here's Wall. Last game for him, he picked up 10.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in.
Luke Kennard.
.54 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
I feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
Clippers, Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
The first one falls.
And I can't imagine the fans have ever rattled Kawhi Leonard when he's at the free throw line. Heck, when he's on the court at any point, it's impossible to make that guy crack.
Beverly, he's checked in for Jackson. And Leonard drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Marshall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Patrick Beverly.
At the line for New Orleans, Naji Marshall. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Johnson. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Lewis. Second chance effort. Here's Marshall. Clock is at 3. Here's Hernan Gomez. Off target from 3-point range. Beverly with it. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. It's a tie game in New Orleans. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Look who's coming to the court.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
Well, the Clippers shooting only 42%. It's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. Devontae Graham out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Robinson in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5. Now here's George. 12 points for him.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Pelicans, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And of course, Los Angeles, currently they're 5 spots behind them.
You know, for New Orleans, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Shot clock at 2. Connects from downtown. George has got 15.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Outside Graham. Back to McCollum. Over Kennard. Shot's good by McCollum. Give him 8 points now.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
Now here's George. 15 points in the game.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
George against Ingram. The kick out to Graham. Beyond the arc. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
Picked by Kaminsky. George with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Gasol's checked in for the Clippers.
Mark Gasol.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
That's good from George. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Deep level of respect, and you have to applaud some of what Paul George has shown in terms of his resiliency in his career. Share of injuries, challenges on the court. He always seems to be a guy who bounces back better than ever.
For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. It's George on the wing. Rebounded by New Orleans. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Now here's Jackson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Over Graham. Jackson gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 1.
The jumper is so consistent for Jackson. He's got a great touch on his shot and good accuracy as well.
With the fadeaway. Williamson, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Here's George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
Shooting for LA, Paul George, taking 2 shots.
That's good from George.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
George hits them both.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's McCollum. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Heat in Miami.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And Ingram really could handle either part of that pick and roll. He could be the screener, and then he could roll, or he could score off it. Nice option.
George against Ingram. With a 9-footer. George's shot is off. New Orleans has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Ingram, the pass to McCollum. Now here's Williamson. Outside Ingram. Clock at 6. Williamson with a screen on George. And the foul called on Paul George.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Wall, he's checked in for Paul George.
To the floor for the Clippers, John Wall.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Gasol. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Pelicans 4th.
Incredible accuracy from deep over the past couple games. Great floor spacing, and of course, their shooters have all the confidence in the world right now.
Robinson finds Ingram. Screen by Robinson. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. Wall with it. Graham covering. Oh, sweet move. Ball, no good. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. And they double up Williamson. Graham for 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball against Ingram. Tries to spin move. And again, it's the Clippers missing. New Orleans has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. And Wall pulls it down.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Driving to the basket. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Ingram, the pass to Graham. Williamson with a screen on Jackson. And he lobs it up top. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Who wants a free t-shirt? I can't hear you. Make some noise. Represent your Pelicans dance team.
Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. Alexander Walker comes in for McCollum. The Clippers trail. Jackson outside. Up top, Wall. 6 on the shot clock.
Pelicans foul. Nikhil Alexander.
Lewis is checked in for Graham. Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Johnson comes in for Kennard.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Ingram against Johnson. Here he goes. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
That one a little long.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Up top, Wall. To the inside. Here's Leonard. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
That gets stolen by Johnson. Here's Jackson. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Ingram. Hayes with a screen on Johnson. Ingram up top. Leonard defending. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes. Hernan Gomez comes in for Robinson. And it's Marshall in for Ingram.
Billy Hernan-Gomez. Nazi Marshall.
And here are the Pelicans now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Marshall, covered by Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry, late clock. And there's the foul that's on Jackson Hayes.
Jackson Hayes.
That's his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous
Team
mobile
foul.
1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And the Clippers making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. The Clippers shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Leonard. Johnson with it. Rebounded by Marshall.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Hayes with a screen on Johnson. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Picked by Kaminsky. Here's Leonard. And Kaminsky gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Kaminsky's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, Leonard drawing all the attention there. That's opening up some passing lanes, and guys are finding seams.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. With the 10-footer, shoots over Jackson, and they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Beverly, he's checked in for the Clippers.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
1 shot.
At the line for New Orleans, Billy Hernan-Gomez. 1 shot.
A second-round pick who relies on instincts and a little bit of size. Hernan Gomez, actually a pretty good free throw shooter.
Pass to Leonard. Outside Johnson. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
And I absolutely love the attack mentality, even with the bigger defender on him.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Here's Lewis. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Tipped. Beverly outside. Driving inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second.
I feel like Beverly plays sort of this out-of-control chaos game.
Shooting for
Gets
LA.
the defense to get sloppy. They did so there.
At the line.
All right, guys,
2.
what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And he drops the first.
I think Patrick Beverly, for the entirety of his NBA career, is really going to embrace the role of being the villain. Has no problem with it whatsoever.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. And so he hits both.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Lewis. Beverly defending. Here's Alexander Walker. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Lewis. Shoots over Beverly. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And he recovers it. Here's Johnson. He can't get that one to fall. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Hayes with a screen. Ingram against Kaminsky. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Jackson outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second personal.
It's Hayes.
Is in the penalty.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or 2 ahead of the defense.
Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Jackson. Paul George, he's checked in for Johnson. And so Jackson nails both of them. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Now here's Ingram. Hayes with a screen on George. The drive by Ingram. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers trail. George outside. He takes it in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Again, when you
personal
go from
foul.
second to fourth gear, Paul George puts a lot of pressure on the defense that way.
At the line for the Clippers, Paul George. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. That one drops. He ties it up. New Orleans has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. George against Ingram. A shot to stop the drought. Gets the 3 to fall. Ingram's got 8 points.
You're getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
Devontae Graham getting it done for the New Orleans Pelicans. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for joining us. Brandon Ingram has been lighting it up. Quite the performance in the first half. Quite a luxury to have a guy like this carrying the team offensively.
Just like Hakeem, what he did with Kenny, just by putting the team on his back.
You know, I owe Hakeem a lot. He was the dream, but I got there and he became a reality.
Oh, my. And moving on to that first half of play, Brandon Ingram was really fired up.
His work on the backboard has meant everything to his team. Helps in the battle of possession, helps set the physical tone. That's what you got to do. Can't let those little guys rule the world.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George has been sensational.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 37% so far in this one. So, on the floor for the Clippers, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Marc Gasol is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Wall in at the point. And the 2K leaderboard, looking at the best when it comes to field goal percentage. Second, Zion Williamson.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Wall against Graham. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Williamson with a screen on George. Shot's good by McCollum. 10 points for him.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. That's a tough one there.
Now here's George. Pass to Wall. Rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got 8 rebounds in the game. Graham against Leonard. Graham goes in. And here's Ingram outside. Good. And Graham with the setup. Graham's got 4 assists now tonight.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Leonard outside. Back to George. Sinks that one from the post. George has got 25 points in the game.
Oh, man, Paul George right now, he's on fire, and the D looking helpless.
Graham finds Ingram. Williamson with a screen on Leonard. And that one's good. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Coming into the league, Wall didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
Ingram, the pass to McCollum. Back to Ingram. And stolen by Leonard. Outside Wall. Ooh, good D by Graham. New Orleans in the lead.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Well, he usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Ball no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's McCollum. 10 points for him. Graham, the pass to Williamson. Outside Ingram. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, George with a steal. Williamson against Leonard. It's George on the wing. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Up and in on the layup. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Now here's Ingram. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Leonard on the wing. Robinson defending. Pass to George.
Clippers.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
That's his second
On
personal
Sunday,
foul.
the San Antonio Spurs come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
George for three, fires in the triple. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Who wants a t-shirt? I can't hear you. Make some noise. Pelicans band, your Pelicans dance team.
And the Clippers making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Pelicans dance team.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Johnson against McCollum. Pass to Robinson. And here's Ingram. 6 to shoot. Williamson with a screen on Johnson. And it's McCollum penetrating. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. It's George on the wing. This for the tie. And the layup is good. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
There's McCollum with the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. Here's Johnson. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. New Orleans has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. McCollum against George. Williamson passes to McCollum. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight. McCollum against George. George draws the double. Ball for 3. Not going to go that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kennard comes in for Paul George.
Kaminsky, the third. Luke Kennard.
Here's Graham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That'll belong to John Wall.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Free throw's good for Graham. It's both from the stripe. The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Wall finds Kennard. McCollum against Johnson. He shoots a 3. Good work defensively by Robinson.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
McCollum, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Ingram. Robinson, a screen on Kaminsky. 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's Williamson. Misses from short range. The Clippers trail. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Jackson, the pass to Johnson. Lets it fly. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Now Graham, 13 points in the game. Here's Williamson, and the Pelicans miss again. Robinson against Jackson. Kaminsky, a screen on Robinson. Here's Jackson, and Ingram with the block.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we can say to the ball. So long.
And by Robinson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Jackson, pass to Kaminsky. Jackson against Graham. Now here's Jackson. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 5. Robinson with a steal. Graham with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Johnson against Graham. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Williamson. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Jackson finds Johnson. Kaminsky is screen on Ingram. Johnson. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Reggie
Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Kennard. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Down low. And Kaminsky gets it to go. And now just a 3-point Pelican lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Luke Kennard, just a dangerous shooter out there on the floor, and he can also make some plays, but it's that over 40% from deep that keeps him dangerous.
Now here's Williamson. Give him 8. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating with the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Williamson's got 10 points.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass. Relentless energy to get the ball.
Kaminsky is screen on Williamson. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And with Kennard in his shooting, the only complaint would be the volume.
Well, that might be the case, BA, but he's got to be on the floor more and be used in a more consistent role. So hard to ask a guy to give you more without getting more minutes.
Here's Jackson following the score by New Orleans. Pass to Kaminsky. Kicks it out to Jackson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Devontae Graham.
First team foul. Shooting for LA, Reggie Jackson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jackson. New Orleans making some changes. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Robinson. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And Lewis is subbed in for Graham. Both good from the line that time. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Hernan Gomez.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now Ingram.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And he drives in. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Now here's Kennard. Tightly guarded. It's stolen. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Kennard. Here's Lewis. The Clippers grab the miss. Kaminsky's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson outside. Pass to Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 8.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Outside Ingram. Hayes with a screen on Johnson. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sinks it from distance. He's got 16.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Kaminsky, the pass to Kennard. Kaminsky outside. Jackson outside. 5 on the clock. to the middle. Fires from the line. No good. A bit long that time.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hayes. Ingram with the ball. Inside. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
From deep, Johnson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New Orleans finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. A tremendous defensive effort against John Wall, frustrating the star point guard. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. All right, let's assist to the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Let's go, man.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got C.J. McCollum. Hayes is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Willie Hernan-Gomez. And it's Lewis in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Lewis. On the wing, Alexander-Walker. Over George. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And counted from 12 feet. George has got 11 in the second half.
Just smart use right there, Paul George in the mid-range.
Pass to Hernan-Gomez. Here's Alexander-Walker. George defending. Here's Lewis. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Leonard. Here's George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes. Robinson, he's checked in for Hernan-Gomez. And Devontae Graham is subbed in for Lewis.
Mitchell Robinson. Devontae Graham.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Gasol the screen. Here's George. It's Hayes with the rebound. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marc Gasol.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. McCollum against Beverly. McCollum right side. And the bucket is good. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
Now here's George. The kick out to Wall. Gasol, a screen on Graham. Here's Wall. And he drains the turnaround J.
Nice job breaking down the defense. Wall takes these mid-range J's when the D gives him the chance.
Beverly against McCollum. On the wing, Alexander-Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Gasol. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Wall against Graham. It's George on the wing. George draws the double. Wall for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Alexander-Walker. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his third foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 6-point lead. Pass to Graham. 6 to shoot. Williamson with a screen on Wall. Here's Graham. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Clippers shooting 40% from the field in this one. And there's Leonard on the assist by George.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, has got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Here's Alexander Walker. Up top, Robinson. Pass to Graham. Williamson outside. Here's Alexander Walker. Williamson with a screen on George. Here's Alexander Walker. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's George driving in, and the layup is good off the glass. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, it was weird because it looked like the defense was ready for the move, but Paul George had a little something.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
To tie it up. And the finish by George. George has got 38 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Put your hands up. And you at the top. And you in the middle. And you at the bottom. Make some noise. It's t-shirt time. All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team. Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach address his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Graham. There's the drive. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
McCollum, the pass to Williamson. Here's Alexander Walker. Looking to end this cold spell. The baseline J. Unable to get that one. Wall with the defensive effort. 19-footer. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George.
Paul George.
George has got his third assist of the night. The Pelicans trail. Now here's Graham. McCollum outside. Outside Robinson. Wall against Graham. Back to Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McCollum. Makes good on the step-back jumper. McCollum's got 9 points now in the second half.
The defender does a good job of contesting there, but McCollum's skill set and focus, they win out.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
It's tipped. Oh, George with a steal. With the 10-footer, count that one.
Paul George.
George has got 40 points. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Clippers.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Now here's George. Ball for 3. It's good.
John Wall.
Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. George defending. Williamson outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's George. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. See if he can cash in now at the line.
Paul George taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Alexander Walker. And the Clippers making a change here.
Let's go, fans! I can't hear you! The loudest section is getting free t-shirts! I need you to get a little louder over there! Let's see who's the loudest! Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team!
George hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Pelicans shooting at about 44% so far. McCollum outside. one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
Now here's George. Shoots it from the high post. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Ingram from the arc, getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
The Clippers in the lead. Up top, George, covered by Ingram. Out to Beverly, fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Robinson. Ingram against Beverly. Ingram, the pass to Williamson. Jackson against Graham. Now here's Jackson, guarded closely. George, a screen on Graham. Up top, George. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson with the block. McCollum outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It's Morris Sr.
That one on Morris.
Testament to the savvy of McCollum. The defender bites on his subtle move, then is left with no choice but to foul him.
CJ McCollum at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
The 2013 draft comes up, and the 10th pick is announced as C.J. McCollum out of Lehigh. And a lot of people said, who is this guy? Not a lot of people say that now.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. And McCollum drops them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And here's Jackson. Gasol misses. To the paint. The shot misses. And the Clippers will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's George on the wing. They double team George. Leonard outside. Jackson outside. To the inside. Oh, they need this.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Williamson. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Ingram, the pass to Robinson. Graham for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Los Angeles has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Gasol finds George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Takes one from 10 feet, and that one good.
George.
George has got 44. The Pelicans trail. Outside Graham. That's good from Williamson. On the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 6th assist of the night.
Timeout for the Clippers.
When Sexton is the loudest, make some noise if you want one of these t-shirts. All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. It's George on the wing. They double-team George. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one. New Orleans has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. And he lobs it up, and Williamson throws it down.
On offense, Zion never really is going to relax. He's focused on making an impact whatever way he can on every possession.
Now here's George. Gasol, a screen on McCollum. For 3, George. He buries it from 3.
For 3.
George has got 49 in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Here's Williamson. Ran for 3. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
A smart play. Signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Here's George. Out to Leonard. Gasol, a screen on Ingram. Out to the right wing. The 3. Gasol misses. Here's New Orleans now.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
T-shirt time! All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
Ball, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, John Wall.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for LA, Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
T-shirt. All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
19 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Come on, get up and get loud for your Perkins Dance Team.
And here's Ingram from the arc. No good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
At the line for the Clippers.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. From deep. Offline.
What a defender Beverly is. He's so active down there. The hands, the feet. He's just a menace.
So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
PG, you just looked confident out there. How were you able to be so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. You know, within our offense, you know, the key is to move. You know, my teammates do a great job of setting screens and getting me open. You know, I just got to, you know, stay within offense.
You have to make that defense work. Wear them out. Thanks, PG.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.